These are your lateral ventricles, which sits in here. Okay. And moving down, you see this part? This is your third ventricle. This is where the thalamus with the massa intermedia sits. So this is third ventricle. It sits here. So lateral ventricle, third ventricle. And then you see this, moving down here. You see this part? This curve that goes down? This is your cerebral aqueduct. So lateral ventricle, third ventricle, moving down right here is your cerebral aqueduct. And this tail right here, this tail, this is going to be your fourth ventricle. So third ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, fourth ventricle. On this model, lateral ventricle, third ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, and this triangle here, this triangle space, this is your fourth ventricle. Remember, on the practicum, they're going to ask, name this space. If they're going to use this one, they're probably going to say, name this space. On this model, they might use the same one. They might say the same word, or structure, but it's most likely space, because ventricles are spaces. So, on this one, lateral ventricle, third ventricle, back, fourth ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, and fourth ventricle. Now, what you also have to know is the thalamus with, massa intermedia, right? And you see this little hole? Watch, I'm going to put my pink one in and wrap it. That is where your massa intermedia is located. So if on the practicum, if they were to take a pipe cleaner, put it through and twist it, and say name this structure, you would say massa intermedia. On this brain though, if they're going to point to here, if they take a pointer and point here, you're going to say, I suggest you say thalamus with massa intermedia, because that is in your lab manual, so you kind of want to double check, make sure, so you want to put thalamus with massa intermedia. And yeah, that's it for your ventricles.